Right. Thank you very much, members, for attending this week's training. As you know, every Wednesday we have a training. The idea of having a training is so that, every business that you do, there's always a right way and a wrong way of doing it. So it's always good to be trained, even if some of the things are very common or they are not new, but they say that repetition has got power. Even if you repeat it, it can actually sink more with repetition. So basically, our team is Team Unstoppable Focus and Victory Nation. We are part of the Victory Nation bigger team. So we actually have a game plan that we have. So we are not actually just shooting in the dark. So the game plan is the one that we are going to focus on today, which we crafted for our team, just to enable our team members to start to have results as soon as possible. Right. First and foremost, before we go any further, when we start this business of network marketing, you actually see on my screen there, I've actually said he who has got a strong enough why can be almost anyhow. That is a saying by Friedrich Nietzsche. Basically, this is very true for our business, because whenever you start, the people who are going to go very far with this business are those who have got a very strong enough why. So before you go any further, you have to decide, why are you doing this business? If your why is strong enough, you can be able to endure any obstacles, anyhow that you find along the way. For me, my name is Silva. I'm a chartered accountant. I'm from Zimbabwe, but you see the picture which I have on the screen there, that is me and my wife and my children. You can see my wife is holding my child. At that time, I was only 1 year old. So I left that chat. I was actually on the at the airport going out of Zimbabwe, coming to Asia. Do I enjoy that? Definitely not, because I also want to spend time with my family, seeing my children grow every day. But just because of the financial situations, I had to make some difficult decisions. This is part of my why, because at the end of the day, I want to have my own financial and time freedom. Because time freedom is because to me, time freedom means I can be whenever I want, wherever I want, without having to make a decision based on time, on money, right? So this is a strong enough why for me. That's why you see me at some odd hours. I do this business because I see it as a way out for me. So whoever is going to start this business, first and foremost, you have to have a strong enough why.
It's a lot of work.
Can you, Director Patricia, can you hear me? Okay. All right. I was hearing some noise in the background. So I was saying that you need to have a very strong why. Because if you've got a strong enough why, even if you meet some obstacles, you'll be able to endure, because you always remember your why, the reason why you started to do this business. So it's very important. And you see our business has got 8 different streams of income on the Appi fund. Usually I start by just giving a brief overview of this one. This is a very powerful compensation plan which covers everyone, from people who've got lots of money, people who can jump in and register for 8,100 and earn some $8,000 commissions every time someone comes in. And you also have people who don't have so much money, even students, because for as little as $35, you can become a member of this. So it caters for everyone, all levels. Today, we are not going to go into deep about how the compensation plan works, but just to give you an indication that we've got different levels, so you can participate in any level that you choose. And the flagship that we have is the Traveler Fund. This one goes for $125. And on our game plan, we are going to use this one as our example because we feel that this traveler fund, Director Patricia, can you meet people? Okay. Hello, Director. Okay, sorry, we are having challenges of feedback and noise, so no problem. So the Traveler Fund is our flagship product, which earns you $100 commission every time someone joins your team on the second level. We chose this as the flagship because number one, it takes you 4 times more effort to earn $100 when you are on the Explorer than when you are on the Traveler Fund. So this is a good way to actually start to have more money fast. So they say fast is fun and slow sucks. So it's better to have to move. It's better to move with speed than to move slowly. So that's why we focus on the Traveler Fund. Right. Like I said, our team has got a game plan. We normally post this as a PDF. We've got this game plan PDF, which we post on the group. So periodically, if you don't have this PDF, just request your sponsor or your whoever is a team member, an existing team member, to post this game plan to you on WhatsApp. After this training, we are going to post it again. I'm going to be dwelling on this game plan and just zooming in so that you can see, because right now you won't be able to see. So I will be zooming in. The first page there is a disclaimer that we have, because we usually find people who come in and expect to just start earning without doing any work. Some people just have that mentality that, like the mentality whereby you join maybe a savings club or I don't know, those places where you just put money and you get an interest. This one is actually a business. So for a business, you have to actually do the work. It's not a savings club. So this is a disclaimer to say you don't just come in and do nothing and then you expect to get some money like after 1 month or something like that. It doesn't work like that. You are paid according to your effort. And we say you get paid according to your skills and effort. So the skills, will be teaching you all the skills, but the effort is up to you. Our goal is for you to be paid within your first 24 hours or the first week at least. How do you do that? We've got this game plan and we'll show you exactly what you need to do for you to be paid within your first 24 hours or at least within your first week. Right. So this industry is like it's the network marketing. We've got 7 basic skills, right? These skills are also listed on that game plan. So these skills are common. Doesn't matter which company you are in, they don't change. These are the basic skills that you need to know. So you have to be a master of these basics. The first one is the skill of finding prospects. You have to find prospect because just like a shop, if you don't have customers, you won't make money. You need to have customers. So our customers is the names list. So the first thing is you have to have a big names list. We recommend having at least 20 people that you know, and you have to write them down on a list, right? This must be an active candidate list because you write your first maybe 20 people, but every day you just add at least 1 or 2 or so that at least you keep on adding people. You never run out of people if you are adding people, even at least 1 a day. The next skill is inviting. You have to be able to invite people to attend either a presentation or one-on-one meeting. The only thing that you need to be able to be good at is just to be able to invite someone to see this presentation. Because if people come to see it, that's the only way that they can become part of your team. And then obviously presenting, but when you are a new member, we don't expect you to start to be presenting immediately. You can use the power of the existing team members, people like myself, Patricia, Dennis, other team members can do the presenting for you. And then skill number 4 is follow up. You know, they say the fortune is in the follow up. If you don't follow up, it's very rare that people can just sign up immediately after you show them. Some people will need to say, I'm thinking about it and stuff like that. I know it's an objection, but when they're saying they're thinking about it, ask them, when can I check with you? And then follow up, just diarize, just treat it seriously like a business. And then follow up whenever you say you are going to be following up. Because people look at you to see if you are really serious. If you are serious, then they also tend to be serious. Because people, they just copy what you do. And then closing, this is one of the most, it's actually the most important skill, because money does not grow on trees. It is found on people. So it should be, you must be confident in asking people to pay, asking for the money. Closing, it just means asking for the money. Because if you don't ask for the money, you will never get paid any commission, because our business is to be paid for the commission that we bring, for the sales that we bring into the company. We are paid a commission. And then number 6, promoting events. Whenever we have like Zoom meetings and other even live events, we are still going to be having live events. Right now we are affected by the COVID, but when the COVID is over, we will have some live events. They say big decisions are actually made at big events. When there's a big event, it's always good to promote. What you do in promoting, you actually promote the speaker. Promoting just means speaking good about the speaker, you know, telling people why they must see that speaker. Whoever the speaker is going to be presenting, we just be able to be good to promote that presenter, so that people have this fear of missing out, that they should really be missing out if they don't come to this event. So that's a skill that you need to be good at. And then the last thing on number 7 is we need to have a plan like what we have on our team. This game plan, we need to be able to go through it with our new members, so that they also get to appreciate the basics of this business, these 7 basics, right? So we have a strategy that we are adopting as Team Unstoppable. You see this strategy, we are actually using it on the presentation. The idea is, if we don't get people to get money as soon as possible, those people will get discouraged and they think it doesn't work. So what we've decided to do is to get this plan whereby you sign one person, right? We are working with 3 people, the power of 3 people. You sign up one person. The first person that you sign up, you put them under you directly, right? And then the next person, we are encouraging that you put that next person below your first person, below your person number 1, so that the next person lands on level 2, right? So we get 1 and then we help 1 to get 1. That's what we mean by that. So you get your first person and then we help 1 to get 1. So we help that person to get their own person. So when they get their own person, it means you actually get a commission, you get paid. So what we simply need to do is to just repeat that process, and then you get paid faster. So this is what I was meaning. On our presentation, we always use this diagram. Starting from 0, that will be you. The first person is Amos number 1, and then the next person is Patricia number 2. And then because we are working with a block of 3, the third person, we also recommend you put them under Amos, so that you're actually in profit. With only 3 people, you get your money back. There's no other business which pays you your money back with only 3 people. So this compensation plan is very, very amazing. So this is what we're actually recommending. If everyone was to follow this plan, there's no one who can say it doesn't work, because if you are saying it doesn't work, it simply means you haven't shown at least 3 people. Because if you have, you would have seen some commission, then you know that it works and you already be in profit, right? So the bigger plan is, it also starts from this Traveler 125. So when we complete a profit center with Traveler 125, our recommendation is that you then activate, before you go any further, you activate the combo. The combo is very powerful because the combo has got the smaller product, the $35 product, and the even up. So when we have got a combo, you now have 3 products. You have the 35, the 75, and you have the 125. In fact, the combo is a 3-in-1, because when you've got a combo, you can bring people in with any of the 3, either the combo, the 75, or the 35. So you now have at least 4 options of bringing people in. At that stage, you are now ready to actually upgrade to the other bigger levels like Navigator and Traveler even up. That we can actually do when you've got maybe you completed at least 2 profit centers. You are maybe around $500, $600 commissions. By that time, when you've got the Traveler even up for the Navigator for $275, this one is very powerful. You'll be paid some commissions of $250 every time someone lands on your second team. So you either do this one or the Traveler even up for $250, which also pays $100 commissions. By having these 2 bigger compensation plan, you are rest assured that you reach $1,000 much faster. This is the goal. And then after reaching the $1,000, what we are actually recommending is that we trigger the VIP. The VIP is a good thing to have. If you are someone who is very confident that with this system, you can even trigger the VIP even before you hit the $1,000. The reason being, the moment you lock your spot, you are going to be benefiting from all the people who are going to come in to VIP after you. So it's just a matter of you making a commitment, because the VIP has got a monthly payment. And our strong point with the Appi, we say we don't have a monthly payment. But guess what? If you want to be really serious about changing your life and having a real pension plan, the VIP is the way to go. But you just have to make a decision that you'll be paying the $79. And when you decide to do that, maybe the first month you'll be paying out of your pocket. But if you do it carefully, follow the training that we are going to be doing and following the system, within the second month, you will actually be paying out of profits. They say that the secret of getting ahead is getting started. If you don't start, you won't get ahead. All right. Director Patricia, do you have any other questions? Or maybe we can at this stage invite members for questions. Anyone who's on the meeting, for if they have any questions so far, we can be able to answer them.
Okay. If there are any with questions, please raise your hand, because I just need to do some add-ons. Just firstly on the VIP, if you join the VIP, that will be your why to work hard for the month, because you need to make sure that every month you have that $80 commission in your e-wallet, because you don't want to pay out of pocket. So it is wise for you to get started, and when you get started, then you start working on getting the commission. Like for example, myself, my VIP was due for payment on the 13th of this month. No, 18th. But I have paid in advance, so it's now due on the 13th of January. So my aim now is, once I get commission now, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to pay for the next one, so that it will be due in February, so that in the event that I don't get a commission somewhere, somehow, I have a backup and I'm covered. So that's the plan with the VIP. Then talking about the why, Silva talked about the why. Your why should give your customer, the customers should identify with you or your why, because people buy why you are doing it, and not what you are doing it, what you are doing. They buy obsessed with your why. You need to really know your why, and your why must be identified by your customers as soon as you start talking to them. So you need to have a story. If you don't have a story of your own at the moment, you can tell somebody else's story. You can tell Nyasha's story, you can tell Tata Bridget's story, you can tell my story, or any other people on the group with stories. Because true success comes from a pile of failures. I know we've got one guy on the call now. He's been trying for a long time, and is very consistent. He doesn't stop, although he hasn't got very good results yet. But the one thing I like about him is that he is consistent, and he's trying all methods for him to be successful. But one thing I promise him is, once he gets started, he will not stop, because he has had so many failures, he has had so many objections, but because of that, he has become stronger and stronger. And right now, he even gives me some ideas. Just says, what if I say this? What if I do this? What if? So he is actually being creative. So you need to be a man of your word. Once you have decided that you are in this business, you are in this business, and you must be there fully. The good thing about this business is you have freedom, flexibility, and it's your own business. Then you need to create a very good impression. Remember, even when you are looking for those people who got married, or the ones who haven't got married, when you meet your girlfriend for the first time, or when you meet your boyfriend for the first time, you need to just impress them so that they really want to approach you, to date you. So this is exactly what we need to do. First impression is very, very important, and it lasts to the person who you are trying to sell the business to. So you must be very wise in your approach, and you need to create communication relationship first before you just start telling people about the business. That's one very good thing that you need to work out with. And the game plan is very important. No matter you've been in the industry for many years, I've been in the industry for 4 years now, but I still go back to the basics. So you need to have your game plan handy. And rejection is always going to be there, but it's how you deal with it that is important. So you need to think big, do what you love, and be committed. So whatever you are going to say to people is going to determine your success. I know most people, some people are very new in the system and in the industry, but if you start the correct way of using that game plan, you never go wrong. And one thing I need to just warn those new people is that there's a guy called Sachin Govenda. After the meeting, you can go and Google Sachin Govenda. He is now a billionaire. But what happened to him? He approached 145 people, and they were all saying no. Not because he didn't know what he was doing. He was doing all these tricks that I'm giving you, but they were saying no with all the objections. But he got his first yes on the 146%. So don't be worried if people are saying no. It just needs to give you the strength to go to the next person. Right, we've got 10 minutes left. So let's have questions, please, or comments, or even a challenge that you have come across and you were not able to resolve on your own. Please, let's talk. This is how we are going to learn. We learn from the mistakes.
Yes, thank you very much, Director Patricia, for the other comments. So that's it. So that's what we need. So we can open up to everyone. If you've got any sticking question, like what you want, like objections, feel free. We've got these 10 minutes.
Guys, let's talk. Let's talk, guys.
Hello.
Like, yes, my Singadi.
I was asked a question that I failed to answer from a prospect. As I was explaining, she then asked what's the difference between the $75 on the combo and the 75 on the even up. So she wanted to know if she has activated the combo. When she goes to the even up, what does she do? Does she replicate the other 75 again?
Can I check that? The 75 on the combo is one and the same thing when one joins a 75 only without a combo, without the combination. Combo is just the combination of the 35 plus the 75. So it's the two packages put together. So if one has 75 already, there is no need to buy another 75. Actually, the system will not allow because it will tell you that it's already active. All they need to do is to buy the 35 to complete the combo. So 75
No,
is 75.
No, you did not get me correctly. The person joins the combo with the 35 and 75.
Yes.
Then once they even up, but there is a 75 again.
75 is the even up.
Mm-hmm.
That 75 in the combo is the even up.
Okay.
Yes. That's why I said it's one and the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Are you answered?
Yes.
Okay. Isabel, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Yes, hi. Sorry, I just want to ask about the one thing that I'm interested in is about the flight tickets, because I've got people who need flight tickets, and I wanted to know if they are saying discount, are they talking about discount on my points, or there is a certain discount besides on my points?
Okay.
Can you get that?
Yes, that is a very important question. What our company uses, it is just the power of numbers, because the company right now has got over 200,000 members, right? And what happens is that when we are booking, we've got these partner agents, the airlines and stuff like that. When we are booking, all these suppliers, they see the name Appi Travel. And because we are represented by over 200,000 people, we are qualifying for wholesale price. So because we are using this club to book for flights, we get wholesale prices. So if you go on your own to fly Emirates to try to book a flight, you will be getting a retail price because you are just going as an individual, as a single customer going to buy. But if you use our system, you will be buying as Appi Travels. So Emirates will be seeing Appi Travels as a big customer because not only you are buying, but a big number of people are buying. So you get wholesale prices. So the discounts, there's no fixed amount to say so much discount. But when you book, you always just compare. Anytime that you book, you can compare the amount you go direct and the amount you use Appi Travel. Like Director Dennis is always having this slide whereby he compares the Emirates if you go on your own and the Emirates when you go using Appi Travel. It's the same thing. The saving is because we are booking as a company and we are given a wholesale price. That's what has happened. And if you are a member and you've got those commissions, that is over and above. You can actually use those points over and above your discounted price, you can use those points to reduce the amount further. So you actually have a double benefit. If you are working the business correctly, you have points. So you have a double benefit. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yes, it did. Thank you so much. I was just wondering because I wanted to know if I'm supposed to use my points or is there like a specific discount? Now I get it. Thank you so much.
Yes, yeah. So the using a points is actually on top of, you can use the points on top of, but you still get the discounted price. So there's no really specific percentage because it depends on each supplier, either an airline or hotel. It depends how they discount it because they have a wholesale price. So it depends. It's not a fixed amount. It depends on the supplier. Actually, the suppliers are the airlines and the hotels. Those are the suppliers. And right now, you understand that because of COVID, our main booking engine is actually being refurbished, but it will be, if we log in, it will say that it's going to be on soon. And our CEO said that main booking engine is going to be on soon, but we still have other booking engines that are working. So when you log in, you see with other partners which are still working. So we've got more choices.
So can I, like, for example, like right now, if there's someone who wants a ticket, let's say I want to book for someone, can I still get that? Can I still get a discount or can I still book? Is it possible?
Yes, you use the other. We log in. There are several other booking engines. There's the cheap flights and stuff like that. There are different booking engines.
Partners, the 13 partners.
Yeah.
The 13 partners we talk about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but our main one is the one that
few
is.
seconds left. Director, you've got only 6 seconds left.
Okay, here it's saying about 2 minutes, but it's okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's saying about 2 minutes, so we can wrap up. I think those are very good questions because that the travel and all that is our product. Is there anyone with any other questions? Because we've got 2 minutes, then we can wrap it up. So Dennis, do you have any comments? Maybe we can wrap it up the final minute or so. Okay. I think there's a network problem with Dennis. We have, this is our final minute. Let me see if there's anyone who can say something, but otherwise it was a very meaningful training with all the questions. I hope we answered all the questions. You can always come back to your sponsor or any upline with any questions. You can always inbox. We are free to answer any questions that you might have. But otherwise, thank you very much for attending this training today. We are left with maybe a few seconds. So we are going to post this game plan. We've got a PDF. At the back of the game plan, by the way, there's a script which was made by Director Patricia, which you can use how to invite people. You just flip at the back of the game plan, the PDF. There's a script, just a matter of reading exactly what is on the game plan if you want to invite someone. So everything is there on the game plan. So thank you very much. We've got less than 1 minute from me here in Asia. Have a blessed evening or night, depending on where you are tuning from. Good day.
Thank you very much, Director. Thank you all for attending the training. You are going to be 95% ahead of anybody who doesn't or who didn't attend the meeting. Thank you so much.
All right, Director, thank you.